Okay. Anyway, so I've been watching the Marvel movies, phase 1. I'm currently on phase 2, but I haven't finished yet. I watched, what's in phase 2? Thor 2 and Iron Man 3 and Thor 2. Thor 2. But we will add those in the second phase once I've finished everything. I'm gonna move myself a little bit over here. First movie is Iron Man, no? Hey, actually, should we rename these, by the way? What's a good ranking list? We'll keep this for now, and we might redo it later. Should I just move them in order? Because I kind of want to say... This is a bit hard. I'll make just like a first one. Because I did like Iron Man 1. It was like not bad. I wouldn't say it's like a perfect movie or anything like that. I'm not gonna think that any Marvel movie is a perfect movie, probably. But it was pretty good. Like, I think the origin story was alright, and I mean they have to force an like a villain and a fight in the end, which I thought was maybe like didn't have to be there because it felt forced. Like, it didn't feel like there was enough time. But it was good. I'm gonna put it in A for now. I might move it. Then we watched, I think, Thor. No? Captain America? I don't remember. What's this? No, that's Iron Man 2. No, we watched Iron Man 2 after. It was not as good. I played Fall Guys, yeah. Yeah, season 2, it was not that much in there. I did not like Iron Man 2 as much, for sure. I liked the villain more in that one, but the movie was just like not good. I feel like I want to rename these. Actually, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna rename. We'll make this great... No, okay, we'll do this. For Dobbs, top tier Marvel movies. Then we'll make good Marvel movie. Okay Marvel movie. Bad. The reason why I'm calling them Marvel movies is because I don't want anyone to think that if I put something in top tier that I think it's a good movie. Because in comparison to other movies, none of these are going to be good. And this is terrible. Marvel movies. I don't think I spelled this correctly here. So this is just phase 1, right? When we put phase 2 and 3 in here, I might have to move some around. But right now, I would say that Iron Man 1 is like one of the movies to compare the other movies by. I think this was one of the more solid ones that I saw. I'm gonna put this one in okay. Or was it bad? No, I'm gonna put it in okay. It was okay. It was like, it could definitely have been better, but judging by some of these other movies, it could have been a lot worse as well. I think I watched Captain America after that. And Captain America was good. I don't think it was as good as Iron Man. Wait, I don't remember. No, because it had such a weak villain. Villain was horrible, but I liked the origin story for him. It was pretty fun. But I think that the movie started off very strong, and I was like, I think I might like this one the most, but it fell apart at the end. It just really fell apart. I'm gonna put it in good. And then I think I watched 4, and it was one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Now I've seen 4 too, so it's not the worst movie I've ever seen, because that's 4 too. But it was so fucking trash. It was so fucking trash. And not just the story or anything, but like the cinematography was so bad. They just made these weird cuts that didn't make any, that made you go, wait, why is that coming from that direction when it was coming from that direction, the other one? And like, why is this cut like super zoomed in? And like nothing made any sense. So like the story and everything was trash too, because they don't really explain anything about, can someone ban Nick? First of all, they don't really explain anything about how things work. And I get it, if you like Marvel, then maybe you already know. But it's like, it was so bad. It was so fucking bad. It was absolutely horrible. And again, the cinematography was trash. Because here's the thing though, the Hulk also fucking sucked. A lot. But the cinematography was like, alright. But I don't think Hulk was as bad as Thor, but it was also definitely not a good movie in any way. I think the movie could have been pretty good if they had skipped the whole, if they had just deleted Liv Tyler from the movie and not have it be so much about weird romance stuff. Because I love the idea of there being more or less like a kaiju battle in the end, where it's like, oh, 2 Hulks are fighting in the city, you know? But it had so many, like, just, what do you call it, like cliche stuff. It was just like watching, here's the format for generic action movie, and then we just put in the Hulk asset in there, you know? It was also trash, but it was like, because it was just a super generic, not good action movie, and 4 was like a hot mess. Hulk is still better, even though it was also very bad. I feel like I want to create a tier between bad and terrible, where I would put the Hulk. But I'm gonna put it in bad. And we might have, as we get more movies, we might have to add tiers in between some here. Avengers though, I really liked Avengers. Avengers was fun, but the thing is that Avengers can be good because they don't have to build up a world, you know what I mean? They don't have to go through the characters or whatever because we already know them. So Avengers, just because of these movies existing, Avengers can just go like all out, cool fights, you know, throughout the entire movie. And therefore, I think I want to put Avengers above Iron Man, because I did enjoy watching that one more, but I also think it's a little bit unfair to compare Avengers to the other movies that have to be movies, if you know what I mean. But I'm putting that one, this is first place in top tier. But I think this, yeah, I'm gonna put it this way. Would you agree with this? Nick is not agreeing with 4. But 4 was mad trash. It was so trash. It had no redeeming feature whatsoever, except for Stellan Skarsgård. Love Stellan Skarsgård. But yeah, now that I watched 4 too, this one is like good in comparison. Yeah, I've heard 4 free is gonna be good, so I'm hopeful. Yeah, exactly, dirty drops. That's why it's kind of cruel to also have this one with these movies. Because this could just like really go off and just be like a fucking action fiesta of fun, you know? At the same time, imagine being a director and like your job is to take all of these characters that people love and make a cool movie with all of them. Like, the stakes are also pretty high. So I mean, I think it's not that I think making an Avengers movie necessarily is easy to do. In fact, I think it might be very hard to do well, but I think that they succeeded, and I thought that that movie was very fun, and I could consider watching it again. Even I would never watch Thor again. I would never watch Hulk again. I would never watch Iron Man 2 again. I could consider watching these 3 again. Probably not Captain America, but it was like not bad. Errol, thank you so much for the 11 months. Almost a year, thank you so much. But yeah, this is what it's looking right now. Can I save it? I can save it. Okay, I have to save it so we can add. But yeah, 4 was horrible. It was so trash. And I'm also very happy that they did not keep Norton in. Because I think that the Hulk in Avengers is just so much better. I mean, they really just overhauled his entire personality and stuff too. But he's just so more like... It's just so much easier to like Avengers Hulk. I don't know what that actor's name is. But I guess he's the one that stays being Hulk. Iron Man 2 should be lower. I can agree to a sense. I really didn't like that one. However, I like the villain in Iron Man 2 more than in the first one. But a villain can't carry an entire movie though. I still, for me, like okay doesn't necessarily mean good. It just means it's meh, you know? It's like, it is exactly in between good and bad, you know what I mean? Where it's just like, can't recommend it, never gonna watch it again, but I saw it and it's like, it just exists. But yeah, I can't believe that there's actually a movie that is worse than 4. And it's also a 4 movie. But we'll get to that once I watched everything in phase 2. I can just tell you already though, my main problem with 4-2, except for everything, is the fact that we just watched Avengers, and our planet is being invaded by aliens. So we must put all of the Avengers together to save the world. And then the exact same thing happens in 4-2, but then we'll just let 4 fix it on its own. It's not that big of a deal, although it's the exact same thing that happens in Avengers. They can't do that. They can't do that and get away with that. That pissed me off so much. And then everything else about that movie sucks too. However, the cinematography in 4-2 is better than in 4-1. Because 4-1 sucked. But yeah, this is phase 1. I don't know, I don't think this maybe necessarily stands out that much in comparison to others' lists. I'm not sure. I'm a bit disappointed about Captain America, because I thought it really started off strong. But it sort of lost pace towards the end. But yeah. This is my phase 1 list, and then we'll add to it